We continue now at the top of Daf Samech Aleph Amud Beis in Maseches Berachos. This is Berachos Daf 61b. The Brisa here is enumerating different parts of the body and what they contribute. So the Brisa says, Reya shoeves kol mine mashkin. That's the lungs. They draw in all kinds of liquids. Now Rashi here explains. Obviously they enter through the stomach first. Derech haveshet hareya motzasasan v'shuavasan mibad ladofne akeres. So really it's coming from the stomach, absorbing these liquids into the lungs. Then the Gemara, the Brisa continues, kaved koes. This refers to the fact that the liver is what gets angry. Mora zorekes botipo manichaso. Now the liver can throw just a little drop at it, and then it calms it down. The Brisa continues here. The tchol is the spleen. So the tchol is shochek. It's sochek rather. It's from laughter. It jests. It creates chok. Then the Brisa continues karkavan, which refers to the crop of in birds. So tochen, it grinds. Keva yeshena. So then the stomach that causes sleep. Af neor, the nose causes one to awaken. And the Brisa says neor hayashin yashin aneh. If they reverse roles, so nimok v'holechol, the person will deteriorate. He'll get worse. And Tana we learned in a Brisa, shneim yeshenim oshneim. If they both either cause sleep or cause one to wake, miyad meis, the person will die immediately. The Gemara now continues with a Brisa. Tanya we learned in a Brisa. Rabbi Yossi Aglili Omer. Rabbi Yossi Aglili says tzadikim yetzer tov shoftim. When it comes to tzadikim, the yetzer tov rules over them. Shenema, like it says, v'libi cholol b'kirbi. We'll see in Rashi here. How does this pasuk show anything about the yetzer tov? Rashi says, "V'libi cholol b'kirbi yetzer hara hareu kemes b'kirbi." What it means to say is the yetzer hara inside of me, it's like dead. Sheyesh b'yad l'chuf, I can overrule it. That's a cholol from like a corpse. It's dead inside of me. Rishoyim, when it comes to the wicked, yetzer rashoftan. So the yetzer hara rules over them. Shenemar, like it says, Neum pesha l'rasha. Neum pesha l'rasha b'kerev libi ein pachad elokim l'neged einav. There's no fear of God. Rashi here explains, Amar David b'kerev libi yesh. V'omer anisha pesha neum l'rasha kolomar sheyetzer hara omer l'rasha. That's the yetzer hara talking to the wicked person and saying, Al ye pachad elokim l'neged einechad. Let there not be any fear. Alma yetzer hara shovto. You see from the pasuk, the yetzer hara is ruling over him. Achemachiko she'ena mispachin miyitzro. That the person is not afraid at all of his yetzer hara. Finally, the Brisa finishes off. The Brisa finishes off with Beinonim. Beinonim zev zeh shoftim. When it comes to Beinonim, average people, they're ruled over by both the Yetzer Hara and the Yetzer Tov. Shenema, like it says, Yamud li min hevion lo shia mishoftei nafsho. Rashi here explains what's the proof in the pasuk. Mishoftei nafsho shma mino yesh loch adam sheyesh lenafsho shnei shoftim. So there's some people, they have two people ruling over them. That's plural. So therefore, it's the Beinonim. They have both the Yetzer Hara and the Yetzer Tov. Gemara continues now with Rava. Amar Rava says, Kagon anu Beinonim. We, for example, we're Beinonim. Amarle Abaye, so Abaye said to Rava, Lo shavik marchai l'chol birya, you're not leaving life for anybody else. If we're Beinonim, what's everybody else? Then they're even, Rava is like the elite. So if Rava is one of the Beinonim, so then everybody else is going to be a Rasha. V'yamar Rava, and Rava says, Lo ivri alma el l'rishi gemure o l'tzadike gemure. Says the world was created only for total Rishayim or total Tzadikim. The idea is total Rishayim get full Olam Hazeh. They get everything out of Olam Hazeh. And total tzaddikim, they get everything out of Olam Haba. But everybody else was like in between, so they really don't get any much of either. Amar Rava says, Leida inish benafshe im tzadik gamru im lav. And Rava says a person should know in his own heart whether he is a tzadik gamur or not. So let's just see Rashi over here. L'rishi gemure ha'olam hazeh shein lam b'olam haba klum v'tzrich nital schar and kan. Kagon achav. For example, Achav, we're about to mention Achav in the Gemara. Asher Mod, he's very rich. This was Achav, the king of Yisrael. To Kamerle ben Adad Kaspecha Uzahavcha Lihu. And then for Tzadikim, La Tzadikim Gemara Holam Haba. Sheinlam Bolam Hazeh Klum. For people who are total Tzadikim, they all have Olam Haba. They get nothing in this world. Kagon Rav Yechanina ben Dosa Shadai Lo Bekav Charuv and Me'erev Shabbos L'erev Shabbos. It was enough for him to have very little food from one Shabbos to the next. Okay, so the Gemara says. Amar Rav says, Lo Ivri Alma, this is along the same lines of what Rava just said, that the world was created either for Rishayim Gemurim or Tzadikim Gemurim. So Rav says, Lo Ivri Alma, La Achav ben Omri, La Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa. La Achav ben Omri, Olam Hazeh, La Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa, Olam Haba. Like Rashi just said, Achav was a total Rasha, so he had Olam Hazeh. Rabbi Chanina ben Dosa was a Tzadik, he had Olam Haba. The Mishnah said, V'yohavtas Hashem Elokecha, referring to the fact that a person, this was a continuation of the Mishnah, which said that a person should make a bracha on the good just like the bad, and then it quoted this pasuk of V'yohavtas Hashem Elokecha. So Tanya will learn in a brayso. Rabbi Eliezer, Rabbi Eliezer says, "Im nemar b'chol nafshecha, lama nemar b'chol modecha. Im nemar b'chol modecha, lama nemar b'chol nafshecha." Says a person has to love God with all of your soul. Why does it have to say with all of modecha, with all of your? We'll see what it means with all your wealth. And if it has to say all your wealth, why does it say both? What it means is as follows. Sometimes you have a person whose body is more precious to him than his money. So you got to love God with all your soul. If there's a person whose money is more beloved than his body, that's why it says b'chol modecha. That is the first explanation, the explanation of Rabbi Eliezer in the pasuk. Rabbi Akiva says b'chol nafshecha afilu nota les nafshecha. B'chol nafshecha simply means even if he's going to take away your soul, you have to continue to love God. You have to give up your life to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tanur Rabbanan, we learned in a brayso, Pam achas gazra malchus harisha shelo yasku Yisrael b'Torah. There was one time when the evil empire made a decree that Jews should not learn Torah. But Papas ben Yehuda, Mitzol Rabbi Akiva, Sheyamakil Kilos Barabim Vosuk b'Torah. Papas ben Yehuda came along and he saw that Rabbi Akiva was having big congregations and he was still teaching Torah. Amar Lei said to Akiva, Yatam Misyorim Imnei Malchus, Akiva, why aren't you afraid of the empire, of the Roman Empire? Amar Lo, he said to him, Emshalach Mashal Lamad over Dome. He said, let me give you a mashal what this is compared to. L'shual Sheyamahalech Agav Hanar. Imagine you had a fox that was going over a river of Arad Dogam Shayim Eskapsimi Makam Lamakam. He sees fish going, gathering from place to place. Amar Lam, says to them, Mipnei Ma'atem Borchim, what are you running from? Amrulo, they say to him, Mipnei Rishtos Shemavion Aleinu B'nei Adam, we're running from the nets which the people are using to capture us. Amar Lam, he said to them, Ritzonchem Shatalu Liabosha V'Noder Ani V'Atem Keshem Shadaru Avosim Avosem. Why don't you come up to the dry land and we'll live together like our fathers lived together, and then you'll be safe. Amrulo, they said to him, Atohu shomer malecha pikeach shevachayos. You're the one, they say, you're the smartest of all of the animals. Lo pikeach ato latipish ato. You're not wise, you're actually foolish. Uma b'makam chiyuseinu anu misyan. If we're afraid in the area which gives us life, in the water, b'makam misoseinu alachas kama v'kama, we come on dry land, the area which it's difficult for us to live, certainly we're going to be afraid. So Afanachnu, so Rabbi Akiva continued, the mashal, the same is true with us. Achshav shanu yoshvim v'oskim b'torah shekasa b'kiyu chayecha v'yorach yamecha. Kach, if when we're learning Torah, we have this scenario, we're afraid. And when if we're going to be mevatel Torah, certainly we're going to have cause for concern, we're going to have reason to be afraid. Amru, it was said, it was only a few days until they captured Rabbi Akiva and they put him into the prison of Tafsu, Papas ben Yehuda v'chavshu etzlo, and they also captured Papas ben Yehuda and they also put him in the same cell. Amar lo Papas mi havi yachalakan. So Papas said, who's the one who brought you here? Amar Lei said, Rabbi Akiva said to Papas, mi havi yachalakan, who brought you here? Amar Lei said to him, Ashrecha Rabbi Akiva shenit pastal divrei Torah, oilo lePapas shenit vasal devarim b'teilim. He said, fortunate are you, Rabbi Akiva, you were captured regarding divrei Torah. Woe is to Papas who was captured on devarim b'teilim, on things that are nothing. B'shasha otziu es Rabbi Akiva lahariga, at the time that they were taking Rabbi Akiva out to be killed, Zman Kriya Shema Hoya, it was the time of Kriya Shema v'Yosorkim es Besor Masreka Shal Barzel, and they were pressing against his flesh iron combs that were hot. V'Yamakabel Olav Malchus Shamayim, and he was being Makabel Malchus Shamayim. It was the time of Kriya Shema. He was saying Kriya Shema. Amr lo Talmid of Rabbeinu Adkan. So his student said to him, Rabbeinu, our master, our Rebbe, does it go this far that a person should be saying Shema even to this extent? Amar Lem, he said to them, Kol Yomai Hoyisi Mitzdar, Al Pasuk Zeh B'chol Nafshecha, Afilu Notelas Neshmascha. All of my life I was in pain over this pasuk that a person should love God even with all of your soul, even if they're taking away your soul. Amarti Masa Yavo Liyadi Vakaimenu. I said, when will this pasuk come to me that I can fulfill it? V'achshav Shabol Liyadi Loikaimenu. And now that it finally has come to me, I'm not going to fulfill it. Hayamarich be'echad, he was lengthy in the word echad, ad sheyatzta nishmaso, until his soul left him, be'echad, with the word echad. Yatzta baskol v'yamra ashrecha Rabbi Akiva sheyatzta nishmascha be'echad. Fortunate is Rabbi Akiva whose soul left him as he was saying the word echad. Amru malachi ashar z'lnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Now the malachim then said to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Zu Torah v'zu schara. This is Torah and this is the reward for somebody who learns Torah. What's the explanation? How could this have happened? And the angels quoted a pasuk, Mimsim Yodcha Hashem Mimsim, meaning a person should die through the hand of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, not through these Rishayim. Amar Lem, he said to them, Chelkam B'chayim, their portion is in life. Yatzta Baskol V'yamra Ashrech Rabbi Akiva Shatem Mezuman L'chaya Olam Haba. Fortunate is Rabbi Akiva, you are prepared for Chaya Olam Haba. Meaning that it is true that Olam Hazeh, Rabbi Akiva got, so to speak, what was not deserved, but his life, the life of Tzadikim, is really for Olam Haba. Gemara now continues with the two dots. quoting the Mishnah, Lo yekal adam es rosho keneged shara mizrach. A person should not be light-hearted in front of the eastern gate of the Beis Hamikdash, shu mechuvan keneged Beis Kodshei HaKadoshim v'chulu, because that is directly opposite the Kodesh HaKadoshim, so a person should not act in a light-hearted manner. So the Gemara says, Amar Rav Yudah Amar Rav, Rav Yudah says in the name of Rav, Lo amru elam min atzufim milafnim. This is only true from the area of Tzufim and closer to the Beis HaMikdash, uvero, and when one could see the Beis HaMikdash. This doesn't apply anytime a person is opposite the Beis HaMikdash, is very far away, totally can't see it, then it's not a problem. It's only a problem if he's close between Tzufim and the Beis HaMikdash and he can see the Beis HaMikdash. Itmar Nami was taught as well, Rabbi Abba Berei, the Rabbi Chia bar Abba, Rabbi Abba, the son of Rabbi Chia bar Abba, said, Hachim Rabbi Yochanan, so says Rabbi Yochanan, Lo amru elam min atzufim v'lifnim uvero. It's only true when one is in front of Tzufim and when he can see the Kodesh, the Beis HaMikdash. Uv'she'ein geder, also when there's no fence. Uv'zman she'ashchina shores, only in times when the Beis HaMikdash is actually standing, when the Shechina is resting on Klal Yisrael. Gemara continues now along the same lines with a Brisa. Tanur Rabbanan, we learned in a Brisa, Hanifne b'Yehuda lo yifne mizrach u'mayre v'letzafim v'darim. Someone going to the bathroom in Yehuda should not do it facing east or west, because then he's facing the Beis HaMikdash. He should do it north or south. Similarly, Galil, when he's in Galil, lo yifne ela mizrach u'mayre. He should only do east and west, but not north and south, because again, he's going to be facing the Beis HaMikdash. Rabbi Yossi matter, but Rabbi Yossi says it's not a problem. Rabbi Yossi Omer lo asra ela baroa uv'makom she'ein sham geder v'zman she'ashchina shora. It's only a problem when one can see the Beis HaMikdash, when there's no fence, and when the Shechina is resting upon Klal Yisrael, when there's a Beis HaMikdash. And then the Brisa finishes v'chachamim osrim. The Chachamim say it's a problem. Now the Chachamim just said the exact same thing that the Tanna Kama said. So the Gemara says Chacham hainu Tanna Kama. Isn't the Chacham just repeating the Tanna Kama? The Gemara says Ika beinayu tzedadin. The difference is tzedadin. Rashi explains who says what. So Rashi says Ika beinayu tzedadin. The Yehuda v'gal she'enan keneged Yerushalayim mamish. What if a person is not exactly opposite Yerushalayim, is a little to the side? The Tanna Kama tzedadin nami asire. According to the Tanna Kama, even tzedadin is a problem. Do hanifne b'Yehuda kamar kol Yehuda mashma. Implies everything of Yehuda, even when a person is a little bit to the side. Gemara now quotes a similar brisa. Tanya idach, we learned in a brisa, and another brisa, hanifne b'Yehuda lo yifne mizrach u'mayrev ella tzafan v'darim, v'galot tzafan v'darim aser mizrach u'mayrev mutter, the same thing like we said before. Rabbi Yossi matter, Rabbi Yossi says not a problem. Shali Rabbi Yossi omer, when Rabbi Yossi said lo aser ella baro, it's only a problem when you can see the Beis HaMikdash. So again, that was referring to using the bathroom. Rabbi Yehuda Omer Bizman Beis HaMikdash Kayim Aser Bizman She'ein Beis HaMikdash Kayim Mutter. Rabbi Yehuda says that it's only a problem when there's a Beis HaMikdash, and Rabbi Akiva Oser B'chol Makom. Rabbi Akiva says it's a problem all the time. So again, Rabbi Akiva hainu Tanna Kama. Tanna Kama just said it's a problem all the time. What's the difference between Rabbi Akiva and the Tanna Kama? Ika benaya chutz la'aretz. The difference is whether it's only in Eretz Yisrael or not. So again, if you read in the Brisa, it says here, the Brisa started off, Hanifne b'Yehuda and in Galil. The Tanna Kama says only in Eretz Yisrael. Rabbi Akiva though said, B'chol makom, even in chutz la'aretz. Rabba have a shadyan lei livnei mizrach u'mayrev, livni mizrach u'mayrev. So Rabba, he would arrange the bricks, were basically the bathroom area, those bricks which were for going to the bathroom, he would arrange them east and west, again, in order to avoid this problem. Azla Abaya shadinhu tzafan v'darim. So then Abaye went and he rearranged them to be north-south facing. Al Rabba tartzinu. So then Rabba went and fixed them again. Amar man haid the komitzarli, and he said, why is Abaye bothering me? Anok Rabbi Akiva srili the Amar b'chol makom asra. I hold like Rabbi Akiva that it's a problem all the time. Rashi just explains why was he arranging them east-west if he was in Bavel. So Rashi explains that when the bricks were arranged east and west, the person would essentially be facing north or south. So since Bavel was to the east of Eretz Yisrael, that's why he arranged them in this east-west pattern so that the person would be facing north and south and not be facing directly towards the Beis HaMikdash, towards Eretz Yisrael. We'll continue with the next video on Daf Samech Beis Amud Aleph.